a moment of sharing with you. So some of you know, but my husband and I have been called to a new ministry assignment, and this requires a move. We are blessed because God has just shown that this is very clearly where He wants us to be. He's opened doors, He's done amazing things to point our direction forward. But what has been a little frustrating in all of this is that this move requires the sale of our home. And if you've been paying attention to the real estate market, it's probably the worst market in 35 years. I think that's what the folks are saying. And we've had next to zero showings on our house. People just aren't buying right now, which means we can't buy a new home until this one has sold. And in the midst of this, there's been a lot of prayer, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of internal turmoil as we're bringing this to God, asking, what is going on? You've opened all these doors, so why isn't this one moving right now? We don't have the answer to that. But in the process of this, I began to think that perhaps I had displeased God because I wasn't trusting enough. I wasn't at peace enough. It's so much easier said than done, isn't it? And I have been relying on Proverbs 3:5, which says to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not in your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. But then I also, as I've been considering this and thinking of it, I came across this lovely quote today in a devotional. And I just think this is so important for us to realize that God's faithfulness does not depend on works, and it does not require that we conjure up adequate amounts of faith in order for God to be faithful. But rather we trust, knowing 1 Thessalonians 5:24, that He who has called us is faithful. He will do this. Join me in praying for this, that God's glory be made known among the people.